Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video. It is going to be my July update for the Deca Panning project pan that was created by my friend Emily McKennis. I will have her channel linked down below, as well as the spreadsheet with all of the information, all of the other people participating, the playlist. All of the info that you need will be in the description box. If this is your first time being introduced to this project, I would highly recommend checking out Emily's introduction video, which I will also leave linked down below. It does a really nice job explaining the project because it is a game board-esque sort of project with randomization, and it's just a really fun project, but there are a lot of moving parts. So if this is your first time finding a Deca Panning project pan video and you're confused, go check out Emily's introduction and then go binge watch the playlist, because you will not be disappointed. Because this is a rolling style project and I did hit my goal on one of my products, I will be rolling in a new product today. I hope I just said all my P words correctly. Anyway, if you guys are interested in seeing what product will be rolling out, as well as what I'll be rolling in to replace it, and my progress on everything else, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project panning content, or you just like to chit chat about makeup, I would love for you to consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's just jump into this update. Okay, I feel like I'm struggling to get centered today. Whatever. Also, I was just playing around with wings today, and I know that my wings don't match, and I am okay with that. It is just makeup, and I'm gonna be washing it off at the end of the night, so we're good that the wings don't match. My husband was making fun of me downstairs, and then I asked my daughter if she liked my wings, and she was like, yeah, of course, Mom. My husband was like, well, she's too nice. She's not gonna tell you they don't look good. And then I was like, Zoe, do you think my wings are ugly? And she was like, I don't feel like I can answer that, Mommy. So if you guys think my wings are ugly, we're good. Still wanted to get this video filmed today. Okay, let's jump into my progress. I feel like I have decent progress to share on most things, actually. So let's start with these two. These are my two MAC pigments, which I rolled in when I selected the Joker last update. Again, if you guys are like confused as to like what I'm talking about, the Joker card in this project represents an Are You Joking category. So essentially you choose a product in your makeup collection that like you just do not want to pan. So I grabbed, for both of my MAC pigments, I have blue brown as well as gold stroke, and I gave myself a goal of reaching for these each 15 times a piece. I did end up reaching for gold stroke 4 times, which I was actually really impressed with myself for that, and I reached for blue brown 2 times. Up until this point, these have probably not gotten reached for in years, so already that is great progress. These are still weighing the same amount. My gold stroke was weighing at 13 grams and still weighing at 13 grams, and then blue brown was weighing 12 grams and still weighs 12 grams. So I've got a ways to go on these, but I was happy that I'm not here to report that they have 0 use, so I'm proud of myself for that. Next, I have this lip liner from Urban Decay in collaboration with Gwen Stefani. It's in the shade Ex-Girlfriend, which I actually really love the shade, and this has been going since March. I did give myself a goal of finishing this off. I had been working on this prior, like in a project prior, for an entire year, and I wasn't able to finish this up. This was for the prompt a pencil, so I chose a lip pencil. This has been, it was 5 grams in March, April and May, and then June, and now for my July update, it is still weighing in at 4 grams. But when I show you guys the picture over here of the line markings, I feel like I made really good progress from June from my last update until this update, so I'm really excited. I have been wearing this a lot more and been excited to reach for this. I even fill in my entire lips and kind of just use this as a lipstick, and I really enjoyed it that way. I still do think this will take me the good chunk of the year to finish this off. I just do not go through lip pencils that quickly, but I am still hopeful I can finish this up by the end of 2021. The product that I'm going to be rolling out is my Oma Beauty contour and highlight stick, Double Take Sculpt and Strobe duo stick, and I rolled this in for the prompt a black owned makeup brand. And when I show you guys my line markings here as well, I'm really happy with the progress that I've made since the beginning. The pink line is where we started. It's not that black line. It's the pink line now down to, and I wrote June, I meant July, the blue line. And when I rolled this in, this was weighing 37 grams and it has been 36 grams the last 3 updates. I did give myself the goal of reaching for this 30 times within this project. Last update, I was at 24 total uses and I did reach for this an additional 12 times. That was either the contour or the highlight side. It didn't have to be one or the other. It could just be, well, it could be one or the other. It didn't have to be just the sculpt side or just the highlight side. So I'm really excited that I reached for this over 30 times. I will say mine is lighter and it's definitely not the best shade match for me right now, but I think this is a great product and I honestly would consider picking this up in a deeper shade so that it matches me when I have a self tan, because it's such an easy product to work with, very creamy, very blendable, and I really enjoyed this one and was really happy to pull that into the project. And then the final 2 products have been in only since the last update. They were both rolled in last update. So the first one is this Tarte H2O gloss, and I rolled this in for the prompt, my largest category. So if you guys missed my makeup inventory, I will leave that linked, but my lip gloss category is definitely the highest in my collection. I want to say I have like 69 lip glosses. I used to have over 80. So we're making strides in the right direction. This weighed in at 23 grams when I rolled it in, and it is currently weighing in at 22 grams. So we did make some progress there. And I don't know if you guys will be able to tell or not, but you can tell there's some windowing. I don't necessarily know where I'm gonna mark this. Maybe like, hold on. So I hadn't marked this last update because I didn't really feel like I could tell where to mark the progress. But I do feel like I'm about right there. So I have maybe a little bit less than half of this left to go. This is when I probably will pull the stopper out. I do typically try and pull the stoppers out on my lip glosses, even though they get super messy, but I'm hoping maybe 2 more months of progress and I can roll this out. This is something that I was using a ton at the beginning, like right after I filmed my last update, and then I kind of forgot about it the last couple of weeks. So this is a very beautiful color for the summertime. Hoping I can get some great use on this the last half of the summer and roll that out. And then the final product is my Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. This one is like the gripping primer. Well, I don't necessarily think it says smooths, preps, smooths, and perfects. Oh, longwear foundation grip. Anyway, I rolled this in for the prompt lowest rated, and this does not have a low rating, but I was really struggling. I had filmed my last update like as I was in a rush to get to work, and when I looked through my primer collection, from my best judgment, the primer in my collection with the lowest rating was this one at like 4 stars. So I rolled this in, and this was fairly full when I rolled it in. It was right up here, and I've been reaching for this a ton, and I would say we are right about here right now. So when I rolled this in, it weighed 43 grams, and this morning it weighed 34 grams. So 9 grams worth of product gone, which seems like a lot. But I will say this is something I wear almost every single day, just because in the summertime I do like a primer to be really gripping, and I find that this one is super gripping. This is something that I would repurchase when I finish it. I do currently have the Glow one in my collection as well, so I would try and finish off both and then only replace, I prefer this one to the Glow one personally, just personal preference, but I was really excited to get 9 grams of product out of this, and I think maybe 2 more months on this as well, but I would be excited to roll another primer out of my collection. So that is the goal there. But that being said, it is time to roll in a product to replace my Oma Beauty contour stick. So I have my deck of cards. I'm gonna give them a couple shuffles, and I was just thinking about this the other day. I was like, well, at least I've already pulled the Joker, so like I don't have to worry about that anymore. But that is not the case. I do have the potential to possibly roll the Joker again, and I'm trying to think about what I will roll in. Let's talk about this. What am I gonna roll in if I roll in the Joker? Either I don't want to work on a blush just because I feel like there's probably no way I could hit pan on a blush. Maybe a red, like, actual lipstick, because that just sounds terrible. We'll probably go with a red lipstick and just pray that, fingers crossed, that we don't get the Joker. So I'm going to shuffle it. I'm going to shuffle that deck a few more times. Just so you guys know, I am shuffling. Okay, here we go. Please don't be the Joker. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, what did we get? We got the 7 of spades. So let me pull up the game board and I'll pop it on the screen so you guys can follow along. Okay, the 7 of spades is correlating to another black-owned makeup brand, or yeah, black-owned makeup brand. Okay, perfect. I am going to go search through my collection, select something, and I will be right back to share that with you. Okay, I'm back with my product. I was going to choose my Oma Beauty foundation, but then I was like, I kind of want to showcase other brands and not just choose Oma Beauty again. Ironic that I rolled out the prompt black-owned makeup brand and then I rolled it right back in. So I decided to go with one of my JD Glow Cosmetics singles. JD Glow is a black-owned makeup brand, and I'm choosing the shade Good God. This is what it looks like. I actually just placed an order for 5 other JD Glow singles, which I'm super excited about, but I chose one that has been in my collection for a little bit. I was like, okay, this has been in my collection, got a little bit of use, so I have like a little bit of a head start, but I am gonna give myself a goal of hitting pan on this. I have not been as successful with hitting eyeshadow pan this year in my makeup collection, so rather than giving myself a use goal, I would like to give myself a goal of hitting pan. This one could be a little bit more difficult just because I don't feel like this is like an absolute everyday, like I'm not necessarily going to be wearing this to work, but perhaps I can cheer it out and make it work. This is beautiful because you can top this, like you can use this as a topper, you can use this in so many different ways, and it's such a beautiful shade. I've also been really into like blues, like Astral? I don't know. I don't know if I'm using that word correctly, but just like blues kind of similar to this, and it just looks like a wet shade as well. So I'm really excited about this. I love the JD Glow singles. I think they are phenomenal. Their shimmers and just their, like, I forget what they call them, their galaxy shadows are just, are they galaxy? Does it say? Yes. This is from their galaxy collection. If I didn't say it's in the shade Good God. So gorgeous. So excited to work on this, and hopefully 2 months. I would love to have like a great update in 2 months where I could be rolling a lot of these products out. I don't know if I'm gonna have any rollouts next update, but I think if I don't, I'll do what Emily does and just add a product in anyway. But I am hoping in 2 months I could have these 3 potentially out of my collection. We'll see. I mean, if I could hit pan on this in the next month, that would be amazing as well. But that is going to wrap it up for today's update. All of the products that I'm currently working on, my progress in my Deca Panning Project Pan. I would love to know, what is the makeup product you have most recently used up or hit pan on? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch today's video and for supporting my channel as you always do. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.